Good afternoon. My name is Kathleen Brown, Chair of the Virginia Beach School Board, and I call this meeting on Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025, to order at 4 p.m. in accordance with the schedule of school board meetings approved by the school board at their January 14th, 2025 organizational regular meeting, and pursuant to bylaw 146 and Code of Virginia 2.2-3707. The school board of the City of Virginia Beach will hold a special meeting on Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025 at 4 p.m. The purpose of this special meeting is for the school boards to, 1, in open session action for the school board to vote on the personnel report administrative appointments. 2, to convene in closed session pursuant to the exemptions from open meetings allowed by section 2.2-3711, Part A, Paragraph 1 of the Code of Virginia 1950 as amended for personnel matters, discussion, consideration, or interviews of prospective candidates for employment, assignment, appointment, promotion, performance, demotion, salaries, disciplining, or resignation of specific public officers, appointees, or employees pursuant to section 2.2-3711A. 1, namely to discuss the superintendent's evaluation and matters related to the superintendent's contract. And 3, to vote in open session on any matters related to the closed session as needed. The closed session portion of the special meeting is anticipated to run for several hours. The public may be present for open session portion of the special meeting. May also view the open session portions of the meeting through live streaming VBTV, Channel 47, or on Zoom. At this time, Madam Clerk, would you please announce the roll?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Present in the school board chamber are Chair Brown, Vice Chair Weems, Mr. Bowensteel, Mr. Callen, Mr. Culpepper, Mr. Cummings, Ms. Dwyer, Ms. Felton, Dr. Green, Ms. Melnick, and Ms. Rogers.
Thank you. That brings us to the adoption of the agenda. Is there a motion to adopt the agenda as presented?
Sorry, Madam Chair, we are going to have a moment of silence and a pledge of allegiance.
I'm sorry. I appreciate that. We are now on the moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Please join me as you are able. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we are now on the adoption of the agenda. Is there a motion to adopt the agenda as presented? Moved by Ms. Dwyer, seconded by Mr. Bowensteel. Any discussion? Seeing none, the voting board is open.
So, Madam Chair, we have 11 ayes. The motion did pass for the adoption of the agenda as presented.
Thank you. We are now on to the personnel report and administrative appointments. I call for a motion to approve the June 3rd, 2025 personnel report and administrative appointments as presented. Moved by Mr. Callen, seconded by Ms. Dwyer. Any discussion? Seeing none, I call for the votes to approve the appointments listed on the June 3rd, 2025 personnel report.
So, Madam Chair, we have 11 ayes. The motion did pass for the approval of the June 3rd, 2025 personnel report and administrative appointments.
Thank you. Dr. Robertson, do you have any administrative appointments?
Yes, I do. Thank you, Madam Chair. I'm pleased that tonight you've accepted our recommendation for Catherine Gadzinski, currently an admin assistant at Virginia Beach Middle School, former finalist for Teacher of the Year in the city, to be the next assistant principal at Old Donation School. And Catherine's mom was a longtime principal in our division as well. Yes. Next, we're pleased that you've accepted our recommendation for Christina Lang, currently an admin assistant at Bayside High School, to be the next assistant principal at Bayside Middle School. Next up, we're pleased that you've approved our recommendation for Dr. Whitney Zook, currently an assistant principal at Bayside High School, to be the next principal at Larkspur Middle School. And then finally, we are pleased that you've accepted our recommendation for Dominica Worsley, currently a health services nursing specialist in the Office of Student Leadership, to be the next coordinator of health services in the Office of Student Leadership. Madam Chair, that completes the appointments. Thank you.
Thank you. Vice Chair Weems, would you please read into closed session?
I move that the school board recess into closed session in accordance with the exceptions to open meetings law set forth in Code of Virginia 2.2-3711, Part A, Paragraph 1, as amended, to deliberate on the following matters. 1. Discussion, consideration, or interviews of prospective candidates for employment, assignment, appointment, promotion, performance, demotion, salaries, disciplining, or resignation of specific public officers, appointees, or employees of any public body, and evaluation of performance of departments or schools of public institutions of higher education, where such evaluation will necessarily involve discussion of the performance of specific individuals. Any teacher shall be permitted to be present during a closed meeting in which there is a discussion or consideration of a disciplinary matter that involves the teacher and some student, and the student involved in the matter is present, provided that the teacher makes a written request to be present to the presiding officer of the appropriate board. Nothing in this subdivision, however, shall be construed to authorize a closed meeting by a local governing body or an elected school board to discuss compensation matters that affect the membership of such body or board collectively, namely to discuss A, the superintendent's evaluation and matters related to the superintendent's contract.
Moved by Vice Chair Weems, seconded by Ms. Dwyer. Any discussion? Seeing none, I call for the vote to go into closed session.
So, Madam Chair, we have 11 ayes. The motion did pass to go into closed session.
Thank you.
Whereas the school board of the city of Virginia Beach has convened a closed meeting on this date pursuant to an affirmative recorded vote and in accordance with the provisions of the Virginia Freedom of Information Act. And whereas section 2.2-3712 of the Code of Virginia requires a certification by the school board that such closed meeting was conducted in conformity with Virginia law. Now therefore be it resolved that the school board of the city of Virginia Beach hereby certifies that to the best of each member's knowledge, only public business matters lawfully exempted from open meeting requirements by Virginia law were discussed in the closed meeting to which the certification applies, and only such public business matters as were identified in the motion by which the closed meeting was convened were heard, discussed, or considered.
Okay. Is there a motion to certify closed? Moved by Ms. Melnick, seconded by Ms. Dwyer. Any discussion? Seeing none, the voting board is open to approve certification of closed session.
So, Madam Chair, we have 11 ayes. The motion did pass for certification of closed session.
Thank you very much, and we are adjourned. It's 8:05 p.m.
Yes.